Hey y'all, I'm gonna do another math help video. This one might be a little bit different because kids are already awake, so there might be a little more background noise than normal. But this one is gonna be on subtracting by adding up. It's a little bit difficult if you don't know what you're looking at, but I'm gonna show you kind of what's on the sheet so that you can understand. All right, so if we look at our packet, we're on page 12, and that is labeled subtracting by adding up. So a lot of what we do in class is just to mimic a lot of the mental strategies that we could hope they would use later on in life, but we want to give them some concrete practice using those mental strategies, not just in their head, but on paper. So the very first problem that we're doing is 50 minus 29. Now, if we think practically about what subtraction is asking, it's saying if I take 50 and I take 29 away from it, how many is left over? The word that we use for that is difference. So if we're wanting to find the difference between the two numbers, what we're really trying to figure out is how many numbers are there between 50 and 29. We can do that in one of two ways. We can either subtract that 29 away from the 50, or we can add to the 29 until we get up to 50. And then we know how many numbers are between them. We know what the difference is. So if we look at number 2, it's 71 minus 45. So 71 minus 45. What we're gonna do is just try to add some 10s to it, get as close to that 71 number as we can without going over. So if we add 1 10 to 45, that would be 55. If we add 2 10s to 45, that would be 65. If we add 3 10s to 45, that would be 75. And since 75 has gone over, we'll go and we will add 45 plus 2 10s. So 2 10s, another name for that is 20, which will put us at 65. Now parents, your scholars might need a little bit of help just practicing with some of this and talking through it. That is okay. A lot of the stuff in this packet isn't exactly what we've worked on in class yet, but it's very close, so I think they'll be able to figure it out. So the next step is going from 65 up to 71. So how many could we add to 65 to get to 71? Well, we've already added too many 10s. The next kind of round, easy number to work with is 5. So if we add 1 5 to 65, that would put us at 70. So what I would do is I would say 65 plus 5 equals 70. Then we can just do our final step of the equation. 70 plus 1 equals 71. And then in that final space at the very bottom, you would add 20 plus 5 plus 1, and you would get 26, which would mean 71 minus 45 equals 26.